Dogs are available for adoption through Newtown Animal Control. Kennel keeper Matthew Schaub explains that prospective owners are often turned off by the rejected and often neglected animals, which he explains calm down, learn to behave, and can become great pets when given necessary time and attention.
You do. And see someone that's used to it much different. You just get very excitable, bad environment. That's why ideally what the trainer had advised was to have the dogs walk for a minute, have the people walk maybe under the bridge down the walking trail, and then introduce the dogs down there, get a little of that excitement out, and not be, even if you take them in the yard, the excitement in this area is just too much. The trucks from the landfill, and then they calm right down. You know, it takes 5 minutes, but some people won't even take 5 minutes. Rescuing or adopting is getting very popular, which is great because a lot of these dogs are here for reasons. You know, a dog comes out a dog, and it's really amazing a lot of the times, and it really blows my mind how much damage a person can do to a dog. And you know, some are certainly here that are fine. It was foreclosure, something unforeseeable that has occurred where a dog has to get you know, released to the town. But for the most part, you know, a lot of dogs here, anywhere, even in a home, what you see is the result of the ownership. And, you know, Max was signed over by a family in Newtown. It was a neighborhood litter that everyone took a Shar-Pei pretty much. And without, you know, they're very adorable puppies, but Shar-Peis are a tough breed to work with sometimes, very independent. They can get kind of grumpy, but, you know, not being educated very well about the dog, you know, and some dogs need a lot more effort to deal with some others, and Max was just one. You know, he did need a lot of training when he came in. That was pretty evident that, you know, there wasn't much there. I mean, very nice family, but you know, they just didn't have you know, the time really to be working out the issues that he had, and they had small kids, and he was a little grumpy, very good watchdog, but you know, kind of did his own thing. And you know, we can see that Max, you know, it did take effort, and a lot of these adoption rescue ideas are great, but they, you know, some people, it's a rush decision. They really don't know how much effort it may take. Some dogs, you know, some people think an issue is not being housebroken, and then some are dogs that, you know, really have been abused, which some of them here were strong abuse cases, and it takes a long time to build that trust back up to someone, you know, if they came from someone that wasn't treating them well. And again, you know, I really don't even like bringing people in the kennel to show them the dogs. They're very excitable. They're all strangers. Some of them have been here for a decent amount of time, but from the day they came in to now have been tremendous strides, and it just takes consistency and the patience and the effort. And we just wanted to start these videos because, you know, in the kennel people see the dogs, and it's really not a fair judgment of the dog at all. This is Theo. At this point, he's probably about 2.5, 3-year-old male pit bull. He's neutered. A lot of energy with this dog. Some dogs he's fine with, some, you know, it depends how they react. You know, again, it's dog with dog. We had him in with our female hound that was adopted recently, and he did fine with her. But very strong dog, a lot of energy. He, when he came in, he was on, someone had dumped him, from what it appeared, on Hawleyville Road in a snowstorm. They just drove up and tossed him out, and he was on the side of the road with a leash around his neck. So the officer went out and brought him in. And again, you know, when I start the training process, I'll come out here for 2 weeks and just let them walk around with me. I don't touch them, just so they get used to someone and the environment they're in. When he is in the kennel, not a good dog to walk up to at the cage, but how he is here, he's just a big dope. Come here, Theo. Come here. Come here. Yeah, good boy. And he's a really sweet dog. So this is Russell. Let me just go in here. Yeah. He's at this point, he's probably about 6 years old. You know, he's kind of getting up there. He was found roaming at the Misty Vale Deli last August, actually, and he was in very bad shape. He was very dirty, very thin. He actually had a harness on, and I thought it was actually black, but when I took it off him, the underneath was red. He was that dirty. I think he was actually eating trash behind the deli. But you know, he very food aggressive when he came in, just not good with a lot of people. I took him to the vet, and that didn't go very well. And it just seemed, I drove the neighborhood for a while, seeing if anyone recognized him, and no one did. So it just seemed like an abandonment case. He's not good with all strangers, but for the most part, again, how he came in and just basic training, he's one of the best walkers we have. Again, in the kennel, so many, you know, this is home to them, and a lot of people come up to the gate and they just stare, and he barks and they get turned off. But he always eats the grass. Russell, come here. Russell, come here. Russell, come here. Oh God. He's this was really one of the first dogs I had dealt with that was really a lot of trouble for me. And you know, again, just a little consistency and time and patience and dealing with them. I mean, he's excited now because he's been locked up for quite a while. But again, best times to come take a look at the dogs would be Tuesday through Saturday, probably in between 8 and 3 are the hours that we're open down here. For just information by phone, the number is 203-426-6900. It's Newtown Animal Control. Myself, Matthew Schaub, I'm the pound keeper, and the supervising officer is Carolee Mason. We're down here during the week. We can give you plenty of information about the dogs. We really think that they deserve to be in good homes, and a lot of the training that would have to be continued in home would be some pretty basic follow-through, and give you an educated decision to make, and hopefully maybe a nice addition to your family.